Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a really common but often misunderstood trouble code, UO121, which means lost communication with ABS module. We'll be focusing specifically on how this plays out in a Buick, but the principles apply to many GM vehicles. So, if you've got a Buick with the ABS and traction control lights glaring at you from the dash, and your scanner is spitting out this UO121 code, you're in the right place. So, what exactly does UO121 mean? In simple terms, it means your car's main computer, the engine control module or ECM, tried to talk to the anti-lock brake system module, but got no reply. It's like calling a friend and the phone just rings and rings. The other control modules on the car's network are essentially saying, "Hey, we can't find the ABS module. Is it even there?" This is a network communication issue, and it's our job to figure out why they're not talking. Before you start throwing parts at the car, let's be methodical. The first, and I mean the very first thing you should always check, are the fuses. The ABS module has its own dedicated fuses. Pull out your owner's manual. Find the fuse box. Diagrams there might be one under the hood, and another inside the Quran to locate all the fuses related to the ABS, or EBCM. That's the electronic brake control module. Pull each one out, visually inspect it, and even better, test it with a multimeter for continuity. A blown fuse is the simplest and cheapest fix, so don't skip this step. Okay, so your fuses are all good? What's next? Now we need to check the power and ground connections directly at the ABS module itself. This is where a good wiring diagram for your specific Buick model becomes your best friend. You'll need to locate the ABS module, which is usually attached to the hydraulic pump assembly in the engine bay. It'll have a big electrical connector. You'll need to unplug it carefully. Now, using your multimeter and the wiring diagram, you're going to check for battery voltage on the power wires and a good, clean ground on the ground wires. A bad ground is a notorious culprit for all sorts of weird electrical problems, including communication failures. Make sure the ground connection point on the chassis is clean and free of rust or corrosion. If power and ground check out, we have to look at the communication lines themselves. Most modern Buicks use a CAN bus network, which is a two-wire system. These are the data lines that all the modules use to talk to each other. A break, a short, or corrosion in one of these wires can bring down the whole conversation. Visually inspect the wiring harness, go into the ABS module, look for any signs of damaged rodents. Love to chew on these wires, and they can also get chafed or pinched. You can also perform a resistance check on the CAN bus wires between the ABS module connector and the diagnostic link connector where you plug in your scanner. This will help you identify if there's an open or a short in the wiring. So, you've checked the fuses, confirmed good power and ground, and the communication wiring looks intact. What's left? Well, unfortunately, it's starting to point towards a faulty ABS module itself. The internal electronics can fail, causing it to go offline and stop communicating with the rest of the car. At T-Point, you have a couple of options. You could buy a brand new module from the dealer, which can be quite expensive, and it will likely need to be programmed to your vehicle's VIN. A more budget-friendly option is to send your existing module to a specialized repair service. They can test it, repair the internal faults, and send it back to you, often with a warranty. This is a great way to save money. And it has usually plug and play when you get it back. No programming needed. To wrap it all up, tackling a UO121 code is all about systematic diagnosis. Start with the easy stuff. Fuses, then move to power and ground checks. After that, inspect the communication wiring. And only after you've ruled all of those out, should you condemn the ABS module. Don't just jump to conclusions and replace the most expensive part first. I hope this guide helps you track down the source of your UO121 code and get those warning lights turned off. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive diagnostic tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.